My name is Dean Probst, and our category was fantasy.
Fantasy, one of the harder categories to do because you're dealing with costumes and makeup and a whole new world. What challenges did you come up with trying to do this genre?
Exactly everything you just said. So we tried to simplify it down a little bit and kind of stretch some things out. So,
my name's Rando Schmoke, and we did a Western.
Western, and Kira, tell us your name.
My name's Kira Peacock.
We've never seen Kira on our show. So you guys pulled action or horror, thriller? What was that? I'm sorry.
Western.
Western. Because I've seen the pictures that you guys have been posting on Facebook.
Right.
Nothing there looked like a Western. Tell me about kind of the theme that you guys were going for on this.
Well, we picked up the iconography of a Western, sort of the stereotypical framing, etc., that would be used in a Western as opposed to the costuming that's used in a Western. And that's what we went for.
Very cool. Now, Kira, one of the pictures that I keep seeing is you getting choked out. What's going on with that in this film?
Yeah, I have a fight scene. This is actually the first film I've acted in at this extent. Yeah, I have a fight scene.
Jeff Moon.
Zach Thomas.
Benson Bay.
John Sattini.
And what category did you guys draw today for the 48 hour?
We drew Detective Cop.
Detective Cop. Now, you got some stiff competition. The last ones, they did like a mutant detective type thing. It was really funny. So what kind of elements did you bring into your guys' film to make it unique?
I'd say a realistic...
I said thriller suspense.
A little bit of thriller suspense, a little bit of realism going on there. What was the biggest obstacles you guys came across trying to make this show?
Oh man, I'd say to be like the cameras. Cameras, maybe the lights too.
What kind of cameras you guys shooting on?
7Ds.
70s, that's not bad. You're shooting with the DSLRs. They can convert over pretty quick. And you don't have a lot of the render time if you were shooting like, say, a Red Epic, which one of the films did here at the 48 hour, but somehow they still got it in on time. Someone was telling me they did with a compressed version, not going raw, right? So, what is the name of your guys' show? And give me a brief idea of what it's about.
Let's see, you want to...
It's called Last Call, and a frustrated woman is pushed to the edge, brings new meaning to Last Call.
Steve Human, and we drew Cop Detective.
Cop Detective. Okay, now you could do a lot of things with this, but what were some of the challenges you came across trying to make this film in the first place?
Well, I was trying to figure out how we would do it, because we really wanted to do something a little bit more fun and comedic this year, because we've had to do serious stuff in the past. So we're like, let's do something comedic. So it was more in how to figure out how to make that happen.
And so tell me, what's the name of your film, and can you tell me a little bit about the plot?
It's Mutant Strike Force 1 is the name of the
movie. I already love the movie. I already love it just with the title, Vote for Mutant Strike Force 1.
And basically, these two police officers are called to a burglary at this science lab, and they get in this room where they're playing with all the stuff, and they find this device that will take a picture and create a living copy of that picture, and hilarity ensues.
How did you prepare for a film that you can't even speak in?
I think we had to take a very non-linear approach to the storytelling. We started with the characters and just kind of built the arc, and then filled in the details along with the prop and the character and stuff. We tried to fit those in as organically as we could. So it was a fun process.
Now tell me, what was the most difficult part trying to put this entire film together in 48 hours? Now, because the reason I bring this up is yours was one of the most artistically driven films. Unfortunately, it was late. But tell me, what was the most difficult part trying to put that type of project together?
The most difficult part? Well, you know, sometimes it's very difficult to, you run into problems on set. And you run into problems, I mean, that's just something that's going to happen. And so we ran into a couple snafus. It was actually, you know, it was one of the projects that went smoother from what I've done. I've done a couple 48s before. With this one, I don't know if we had any major problems. It just really got down to crunch time. And we had a few small technical issues, and they just screwed us over, so gotta hate that.
So getting your technical ducks in a row ahead of time would be a really big beneficial thing.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it would have been better probably if we would have just maybe done a few things a little earlier. We were close. We submitted it about half an hour late, and right down to the wire. We ended up stopping an export and exporting in a different format and just waiting outside the theater here. So it was not fun.
My name is Brian Taylor. Our category was silent film.
Silent film. Now, the nice thing about a silent film is you can throw your boom operator off the window and it doesn't really matter because you don't need the sound anymore. But you have a whole new set of challenges because you still have to tell a story without having your actors actually speak into a microphone. Yes. So tell me about some of the challenges and some of the, less than, exceptional parts of your film that you were able to experience this year, because you've been doing this for quite a while.
Yes, this is the 6th year that I participated in the 48-hour film project, and you are correct, there was some extraordinary challenges in working with the actors to try and get them to convey emotion in place of the spoken word. In addition to that, the visual storytelling done by our cinematographer and director really had to come into play. There had to be a flowing story through this, and the music played a great part in building the emotion and blending into the story as well.
Now, there's a lot of films out there you can do a lot of homework on, but this film you have to go way, way back to do the research, or you can look at the most recent Oscar-winning movie with The Artist. Did you have to study that film to be able to really pull that performance out of your actors?
What I'd actually advise them to do is look at the films previous to that. Go back and look at the old silent films and see how the actors conveyed emotion and the timing and how their placement on set and how they would move. And it really helped kind of coach them through some of the scenes we worked on.
Fantastic. Now tell us the name of your film and briefly what it's about.
The name of our film is Alter. It's about a couple who are involved in a car accident, and it alters both of their lives irrevocably.
Fantastic. Let's take a look at a scene from Alter. Don't go anywhere. Filmed in Utah will be right back.
Enjoy music in the mountains every Sunday evening this summer. The Hotel Park City Summer Concert Series will run June 3rd to September 2nd, 6 to 9 p.m. These concerts are free to the public and feature a variety of music. Relax to live music outside at the Hotel Park City Summer Concert Series.
Come to the Mega Peruvian Festival 2012, downtown Salt Lake. July 14th, starts at 10 a.m., goes to midnight. International singers, folk dancers, local bands, and the best Peruvian cuisine in town.
Advertising on Filmed in Utah is the affordable way to get your message out to thousands of local residents. Come see what affordable advertising options we have waiting for you on our website, filmedinutah.com.
Funny story, actually, my boyfriend at the time and we got lost in a bad part of LA off of the 105, and he told me we needed to pull over and fill the tank with gas. So we exited the freeway and he pulled over onto a side street, got out of the car and hopped into a car that was there waiting for him, and then he just took off.
I'm Dez. We're with Saris Productions.
And I'm Jace, obviously Saris Productions.
Saris Productions, yes. Okay. First off, what category did you guys pull?
We drew sci-fi, which was kind of a relief. We were excited to get that.
You get that pit in your stomach, you know, and you're like,
please no romance.
Yeah, please no musical.
Right. So what were some of the funnest parts about this whole project for you guys?
I think really, the best part for me was pulling all these people together. I mean, a lot of us had never worked before. I mean, me and Des, geez, how long has it been since we didn't have each other in a project? But I mean, our guy, our composer, Dave and Jake, they had never scored a film before, and we were just super. Yeah, they were amazing. Can't give enough credit to them because they were awesome. And you know, one of our creative writers, he'd never written a script before, and I think that was one of the best things, is everyone just pulled together and shined.
Allison Walker.
Jamie Walker.
Now, tell me about first off, what category did you guys pull out?
Thriller suspense.
Thriller suspense. And what is the name of your guys' movie?
The Door.
The Door, okay. Now, you only had 48 hours to put this whole thing together. What was the hardest part in the entire production?
Probably editing.
Editing?
Mm-hmm. Angela Wilkins, and romance.
Romance, not bromance, romance.
Romance.
Where did you shoot your film?
We shot it at Fountain Green, Utah. We did a location shot.
Wait a minute, wait. You shot this in Fountain Green, Utah. You had to get the category all the way up here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Did it take you like an hour to get to location?
Approximately an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Whoa. Okay, so it ate up 2 hours of your time just to drive there. How did you get the whole project done in time?
Actually, we had our cast and crew stay overnight on Friday night into Saturday morning, so that when we texted what the genre, they were already working on it as we were driving down.
That's impressive. That's time management right there.
Definitely.
You get a lot of time management here at the 48-Hour Film Project. Now tell me, what is the name of your film and what is it kind of about?
It's called The Falls, and in this particular film, it's not just necessarily about a waterfall, but it's all kinds of falls that take place in the film.
Cool. Well, let's take a look at a clip from The Falls.
Should I be worried?
You better be pretty, lady. Give me that.
Oh.
He loves me not. He loves me not. I think he loves her.
She loves him too.
I've been in circumstances in my life when I haven't had access to music, and that's been very difficult. But I remember everything I've heard, so I can play it back.
The 9/11 Memorial will honor my partner and the officers who responded that morning.
It's for my brother.
And my 343 brothers who didn't make it.
It's about hope for the future.
So we always remember September 11th.
For my husband who never came home.
And the first responders who saved my life.
This shows the world that we can rebuild.
That we are united.
And that we are strong.
Because the best of humanity can overcome the worst hate.
It's for all the heroes like my dad.
This year, the National September 11th Memorial opens in New York City. Join us to honor, remember, and reunite. To learn more or to reserve your visit, go to 911memorial.org.
So I'm here at the 48-Hour Film Festival. I'm talking to Warren Workman, the creator of the show that you're actually watching. And we just got done premiering and watching films from Group B, which was a sold-out show, and I even know people that bought tickets for other shows and snuck in here to see all the fabulous films.
Yeah, that was one, yeah.
Okay, excellent. And he even had a camera, and he still had to sneak in.
You have to pay for your own ticket, even if you're doing stuff for press, you bet, yeah.
Well, that's terrible. We'll have to look into that. But Warren, tell me some of the highlights for you of this group so far. Was there any ones particular you were impressed with?
Well, yeah, other than ours, obviously. The ones that I really liked were The Quest. I thought that was very well written. It was sort of fantasy genre, and it was pretty funny. Loved it. And the other one that I really enjoyed was actually the one that was filmed at the garage, where they actually the garage caught on fire at the end. Completely a fluke accident type thing. The film didn't do it.
Act of God.
Act of Jesus, because he was in the movie.
Yep.
And so it was kind of cool they were able to cast God in that. I thought that was really impressive. Yeah. So good casting, good locations in that.
And there was one film in particular that you might have had a hand in,
yes.
Maybe 2 or 3 hands in, called Devereaux.
Devereaux.
And what was your role in that film?
I was just the guy who was there to help out, really. I held this microphone a bit, and I told people no that needed to be told no. And we're going to have someone walk in front of the camera. That's okay.
That's all right.
A lot of people like to walk in front of the camera when it's recording because they don't know better.
We'll blur it out, don't worry.
It's okay. I'll put
or
it
not.
in. I'll keep it in because it's funnier. Okay. But Devereaux is pretty much about a director who's not a very nice man, but he is still world famous, and so people want to work with him, even though he's a jerk. And it's a mockumentary, so it's more about Devereaux's life.
Yeah, but you pulled Mockumentary. You were a part of EME Productions.
Productions.
And
Messiahs, yeah.
And you worked in tandem with a couple of people. Who were they?
I worked with Jonathan Sherman Tate. He's one of the funnier actors out in Utah. There's some really not good actors out in Utah, but he's not one of them. He's one of the good ones. I recommend casting Jonathan in your film. He was our lead character.
He was.
We also had Moises. This is the first time Moises has ever been in a film like this, and I thought he really pulled it off well. He needed a little bit of extra motivation, but I think he really delivered well. We had C cup and D cup. A cup and C cup. I'm not sure what their real names are anymore.
We had A cup, C cup, and D cup,
We did have D cup.
script writer.
A script writer. So we had
that were in the film.
And then we had our token black guy. And so this was really, it was a film that covered everything you needed to cover in a comedy. And also, you kind of co-directed this, which was important because you were editing the whole thing, which was disgusting.
Yeah, which I have to throw a shout out to Warren Workman because he was my assistant editor, and I couldn't have, my face would have exploded all over. If,
I agree, it would have exploded more than it had. Lack of meat, for one thing, on a set, that's bad. And trying to sync the sound to something like this, to a camera like that, you can't do it in the camera. As most filmmakers know, you have to record them separately. And it's very time consuming. I mean, it took hours to sync it. I mean, that would have been more time for you to try and sync and then try to edit, which would have been near impossible with that time limit.
Would have been terrible, even though we finished in about 36 hours, and we were rendered and all done in about 36 hours. What was the unique part of the script, and then we'll kind of wrap this up.
I think the most unique part is that there was no script. Okay. It was more of an outline, and I think that works best for the 48-hour type film festivals. That way you can have the characters kind of develop their own dialogue that makes it feel more natural, and the whole project becomes a lot more fun, and they're not reading really crappy lines.
Exactly, yeah. As Warren pointed out, there's a lot of people reading sketchy material out there and giving sketchy readings, so it was a great experience. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Marissa Macias, who put together everything. She was our lovely producer, and if we wanted to get hired, well, we weren't hired, but if we wanted to get hired by her, we have to say thank you.
Thank you.
Now we'll go ahead and take a look at a couple of minutes from Devereaux.
It's gonna be big. Spielberg big, Soderbergh big, any kind of Berg big. Bigger than the iceberg that hit the Titanic. And we're having auditions tonight. And I like to cast the lead roles at my house. Hey, ladies. And the best place to audition ladies, in the hot tub. It's good to see you. How are you? So good to see you. Yeah, welcome to my house. Yeah, just come right in.
I'm gonna be a superstar in his film.
We're here to interview with Mr. Devereaux.
In a hot tub.
In a hot tub.
I look great in a hot tub.
I look better in a hot tub.
We'll see about that.
This is Drew. When my guests arrive, show them to the hot tub. He doesn't speak English very well.
I am English.
My producer wants me to audition some foreign actor from Malaysia, Brazil, Uruguay, some Spanish-speaking country.
I am Moises Tobar Ortiz. I'm about to meet the famous director, Mr. Blah 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 blah. I have 1, 2, 3 Academy Awards, and this shall be El Cuatro.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Can I get a latte with cream on top?
Señor, I am Moises Tobar Ortiz. Moises Tobar Ortiz. Moises Tobar Ortiz.
Look, just a black comment and somehow make it
say my name right.
Snap to it. Okay, yeah. Occasionally I get a writer who wants me to read her a script.
Hi, Mr. Devereaux. I have this amazing script I'd like you to read.
My directing style cannot be imitated. My directing directly directs directors' direction, directionally, indirectly, and directly.
My name is Janelle Crofton. I'm a very international and known celebrity all over the world. What can I say about Mr. Devereaux? It's a work in progress. But anyway, we came here because I have a very beautiful surprise for him.
Hi, Dad. Janelle! Yeah, Janelle's here. That Al kid? Sharp dresser.
Don't worry, baby. I'm gonna kill Mr. Devereaux.
Bye, Dad.
Oh, baby, come with me.
Is this for me?
Well, of course, my dear. It's time to celebrate.
Oh, is it the fabulous Miss Janelle? I didn't recognize you with the Botox and the acting lessons.
Well, I meant to tell you a few days ago that Ollie is your son.
I don't feel so well. I'll see you on set, sugar lips. Ugh, turns out it was just a little gas.
Yay! Party in the hot tub! Oh, here comes Mr. Devereaux.
Ladies, thank you all for auditioning. A-cups may see themselves out. B's and above, welcome aboard.
You pig! You're kidding, right? You can't treat a lady like that.
Of course I'm kidding, ladies. You're all very beautiful. Welcome to Callbacks. You can join me on the lake tomorrow.
And I'm a D cup.
Damn! I'm the token black guy in this movie. Mr. Devereaux is giving me $100K per damn. That's all I say is damn. What the hell is mayonnaise? I'm not eating this. Hey, Ortiz, give me some mustard, man. Hey! Shut up! Hey, I don't speak no Espanol.
I totally got this audition.
No, I totally got this audition.
We'll see about that.
Well, ladies, welcome to Callbacks. You really made a big impression on me. How long have you been acting?
Oh, forever.
You?
Since I was born.
Oh, you wish.
That cattiness will get you cast. Again.
It's true.
Not for you, skank.
Whatever, ho.
Keep it up, ladies. Keep it up. This is entertaining.
My role is to clean up after the master, and I never usually argue with him. But I did become concerned when I heard the master debating Miss C-Cup that Miss A-Cup was less talented.
What you gonna show me, huh?
Come here, it's over here.
Oh, what are you gonna show me?
Come on.
Go with her.
Let me grab my sunglasses.
I'll show you something special.
Grandma!
Well, you better go get her. Sorry about that. Drew?
Damn!
Never saw those two again. Those two. Oh, Senor Coffee.
Do you not recognize this face?
Of course I
Do you
recognize
not know who I
your
am?
face. Looks just like my cleaning ladies. Your
No!
help.
In all my career, I have never worked with a ridiculous director as yourself.
Hey, Jesus. Only interested in coffee. Yo quiero coffee. Me gusta mujeres.
I am going to kill. I'm going to carve my initials in his chest. Whoop!
Great casting session. Look forward to working with all of them again soon.
Well, that's going to do it for me on this episode of Filmed in Utah. If you'd like any more information on the filmmakers or their projects, go to our website, filmedinutah.com, and you'll get all the information you need there. Also remember, we're still looking to fund our $5,000 goal to make Filmed in Utah Season 2 happen. But it's all up to you for a Season 2, so make sure you get those pledges in anywhere from $1 to $5,000. Anything would be appreciated. Well, I'm Warren Workman. Keep filming, Utah.
Enjoy music in the mountains every Sunday evening this summer. The Hotel Park City Summer Concert Series will run June 3rd to September 2nd, 6 to 9 p.m. These concerts are free to the public and feature a variety of music. Relax to live music outside at the Hotel Park City Summer Concert Series.